Dudes and dudettes of YouTube land, it's Frank with What's the Point EDC. How's everybody doing on this magnificent Thursday we got here? So, as you can see, today's going to be a Esee Izula kind of day. Sure enough. Alright, so what we got going on here is the Izula. It's in Venom Green, and I had it wrapped with this paracord wrap. I got it done at Edgeworks Knife and Supply. One of the guys that worked there, he does custom stuff to all his knives, and he hooked me up with this right here. You know, you grease the palm a little bit, you can get some things done. This is a cool knife. Like I say in most of my videos, this isn't going to be a review. This is just a close-up right here. I will do a review, and I've used this knife enough to be able to do a review, 100%. I actually could feel comfortable doing a review on this today, and I feel like I could positively give you guys fully honest, good information on it. Before we get started, I want to tell you guys something. When I do hard use videos with my knives, and then I come to the conclusion of something, that conclusion, I didn't come to that conclusion just by what you've seen on that hard use video. When I say I test these knives, I literally test these knives day in and day out. I am doing tests on these knives every day. I just don't do it on camera. I do all kinds of tests. Trust and believe me, guys. I'm doing my absolute best to bring you guys the most knowledgeable, honest, true use, true hard use. I want to give you guys the real deal. That's all there is to it. I don't want to give you guys any fluff. I don't want to give you guys any... I don't want to say something's better than it is. I don't want to say anything's worse than what it is. I don't want to say anything that isn't true to my beliefs, my ability, and my knowledge. So with that being said, we're going to go ahead and continue this up-close video. I just wanted everybody to know that I don't only do what you see. I do a whole lot more off camera. I'm talking so much, and I should probably start getting it on camera. But I figured I would wait until I start editing before I start doing all that. I promise you guys, I will bring you so much better content once I start editing stuff. Trust me, guys, you got some good stuff coming. Alright, so what we have here is the Izula. There's two models of the Izula. You have the Izula and you have the Izula 2. The Izula 2, if I'm not mistaken, is either a little bit longer or a little bit shorter than this. I don't know. I don't have any information on it, so I'm not able to tell you. But this is a 3-finger knife with this little ball right here. It gives you a little bit of extra purchase that desperately is needed for this knife for a hand the size of mine. Now, I have a medium-sized hand. Some say it's a large hand. I'm going to say it's a medium-sized hand because if you've worked in the construction field, you know what a large-sized hand is, and I damn sight ain't got one. A large-sized hand is going to be Doom's hand. If anyone's familiar with him, that's a large-sized hand. Mine is just medium, largish. Not really. Anyway, so you can put scales on this knife. They sell scales for it. You can actually get all kinds of aftermarket scales for this. I'm talking some really nice ones. But I chose to go with the orange wrap and the green. The green is called Venom Green. I went with that simply because I kept losing my knives. I worked at Shenandoah National Park for some time. And I'm on the mountain. And I'm constantly on the move, and I'm constantly in grass, I'm in dirt, there's leaves, there's sticks and everything, so I had to get the most visible knife that I could, and I figured if I wrapped this in orange paracord, it couldn't get any more visible than that. So this is what you get. They make aftermarket sheaths. I'll give you guys a quick look at the sheath. Here you go. Here's the sheath. It's just a simple 2-piece put together molded plastic with the Esee clip on here. I want to let you guys hear it snap. There's nothing wrong with this sheath. I'm just not a fan of it, and the reason why is because I choose to carry this knife scout style. But I mean, I'm going to call it horizontal because it's not technically scout, because scout is in the rear, in your lower back. I carry this knife, try to carry it in the front. Facing in this direction where I can just grab with my right hand and go on about my business. So, I'm not going to give you guys any specs on this knife. What you see is what you get in this video. But I will give you guys some pocket comparisons after I do my pocket check. So, let me put this up, and I'm going to do my pocket check for today. Today I'm carrying the Cubitidius. I guess that's how you say it. That's how I'm going to say it. If it's wrong, it's wrong. It is what it is. The Cubitidius. Let me get the others. I haven't even gotten myself dressed today. I just finished Doom's Live. This right here is going to be the Off-Grid Baby Rhino. Both of these are G10 scales. This happens to be 14C 28N on the blade steel, and this is D2 on the blade steel. Today I'm carrying the Riot EXO with the Lancelot leather. This is going to be titanium, purple haze fat carbon, L-Max steel, double edged. I must add, sweet knife. So now that that's out the way. Oh yeah, hold on now. Where's my little flashlight? We ain't gonna do this without my flashlight. I got it in my sweatpants pocket. There you go. This is the Rovifon Aurora A2 Gen 3. Okay, you guys already know about that. So I'm gonna give you guys a size comparison real quick now. Okay, get them out the way. Let's get the Esee Izula out. So we're gonna talk about Esee's warranty while we do this. So Esee has a no frills, or whatever you want to call it, no questions asked type of warranty. This is the Flissa survival knife. You can break that knife in front of Esee on camera, doing just straight up ignorant stuff. You could just try to pry up a house with it. Why not? Just try to pry a house off its foundation, snap it in half, and Esee's gonna say, "Okay, send it in. We'll give you a new one." If they even tell you to send it in, Esee has the best warranty in the game. This right here is the Civivi Maxwell G10 scales. D2 blade steel. This is a rubberized handle with 8CR13 MOV steel on the Flissa survival knife. Let's put one more up here. This one's going to be a long one. This is the D2 Extreme by K-Bar. It's a little too long. As to get the D2 name, it's going to be D2 blade steel. It's going to be the Craton scales. This is sweet. This really is an upgrade over the original USMC, the 1095 model. It's just a major step up. Okay, guys, so I've used this knife from everything from draw cuts to having to get here and pry up on things to literally stabbing it, just stabbing it into stuff. Give you a look at the edge. You guys can see I use the shit out of it. Edge is in excellent condition, no chipping, no rolling, no nothing. It's still on the factory edge, as you can see right here, right there by the coating. The paint's still on there. It's not paint, it's a I forget what it is. A traction coating is what they call it. It's a really nice coating, by the way. This is a very, very, very bright knife, guys. There shouldn't be any reason why anyone should lose this very easily. So the positives to this knife right here are it's going to be very lightweight. It's a very good size for what it is. I'm going to give this knife to my nephew. He really, really likes it. I want to get a Tops Cut 4.0, or I got two other knives in mind. But right now it's looking like the Tops Cut 4.0. I want to get that. And then I'm going to give this to my nephew because he really likes it. He likes the way the jimping is on his hand where he places his fingers. He likes the size of the handle in his hand. He really likes the sheath. He likes that it's got like a semi-ballistic ejection. He really likes that. He likes the shape of it. He likes how it carries. So it's going to be his once I get a new knife. A new knife about this size with a little karambit hole. I really dig the karambit hole. I'm not a karambit guy, but I like the karambit hole on a knife. Typically, I like the karambit hole to be big enough that I can put my finger up in there. This isn't like that, but that's okay. I really wanted this knife, and I waited until I got the Venom Green. They also make it in an orange as well. So it isn't just the Venom Green. You can get it in a dark green, like a dark earth green, a browns, blacks. You can get them in tans probably. And like I said, you can get it in the orange. This is the Esee Izula 1095 steel, paracord wrap, Rowan heat treat. If you don't know about Esee, they're an American company. They got the greatest warranty out there, as I said. And they go out and they teach survival classes all over America, and I think in Costa Rica or something like that as well. They teach young men and women and everything as well. older, everybody. They teach everybody how to survive, survival techniques. They go out and they do rescues in wilderness areas where there's lost people, things like that. They go out and they do the rescues and search, and they do their testing in field, which is actually pretty freaking cool. I don't know the thickness of the blade stock. Like I said, I'm not going to give you guys any specs on the knife. This is just a check it out, a close-up video. I figured I'd run this a little longer than usual. Most people probably won't still be here, but for those of you that are, I really appreciate it so much. I try to make this content slightly interesting without veering off topic too far. That's what I've learned. I try to keep it as simple and no fluff as possible until everybody gets used to me and everybody's really hanging around a little bit longer, and then I'll get to shooting the shit a little bit more and telling you guys some crazy prison stories. I got some cool stories for you guys. Doom actually said he really wants to hear some stories, so when we meet up or one day we'll kick the shit and I'll tell him some stories, and of course he'll tell you guys and laugh about it. And yeah, well, this is it's an excellent little knife. The price is right on it. It's like $60 for this little guy. I paid like $10 to have it wrapped. It was going to be done for free, but I decided, hey, let me hook him up with some money. He did a good job. He did me a favor. It's comfortable now. Alright, everybody. This is Frank with What's the Point EDC. If you're an addict, never quit quitting. If you're struggling with bad thoughts, reach out and talk to somebody, because this is not how it ends. You're worth it. It's time to grab life by the horns and make life what you want it to be. With that being said, I'm out of here, everybody. Much love to all. Sharp knives and good vibes. Take it easy and stay greasy. Peace out.